Let's face it, with this question, it would be helpful to remember the famous quote from Thomas Edison. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. He used this quote to describe his work on inventing the light bulb. And I'm thinking, why don't we approach this question with a mindset of experimentation and resilience, knowing that each attempt brings you closer to finding the right solution. You're presented with 3 triangles. Each triangle has surrounding numbers on the outside and the number in the middle. The first triangle has numbers 1, 2, 3, and then number 7 in the middle. The second triangle has numbers 2, 3, and 4, see the pattern? And then number 14 in the middle. Then the third triangle has numbers 3, 4, and 5. Again, I see the pattern repeating. And then missing number in the middle, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 23. Choice B, 27. Choice C, 29. And last but not least, choice D, 37. I might know what you're about to say. But remember Thomas Edison. Facing a challenging question on the assessment test can feel daunting, but every obstacle is an opportunity for your growth. Take a moment to gather your thoughts, trust in your abilities, and approach the question with determination and resilience. Together, we will navigate through this challenge and emerge stronger on the other side. Time's up. Are you ready to show your answer? As you approach answering this question, remember that the journey of your self-improvement is paved with challenges. Whether your answer is correct or not, each one of your attempts make you strengthen your skills and resilience, bringing you closer to success. And what you will learn through these experiences is that a lot of times solving the challenge is simpler than you think. For example, in this question, the pattern is that the bottom numbers multiplied with the addition of top number calculate the number in the middle of the triangle. Let's look at the example in the first leftmost triangle. 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1 equals 7. Let's verify this pattern with the middle triangle. 4 multiplied by 3 plus 2 equals 14. And now we can calculate the missing number. 5 multiplied by 4 plus 3 equals 23. So the correct answer here is choice A, 23. You can't argue, but with this question, you're not just a participant. You are a maestro leading the orchestra of your own potential. Let your brilliance resonate in your answer as well to help you accomplish your goals on your journey. You're presented with 3 by 3 square. Each cell in the square has a number. The numbers starting with the first column are 57, 89, and 99. The middle column has numbers 12, 17, and 18. And then the last column has numbers 3, 8, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 7, choice B, 8, choice C, 9, and last but not least, choice D, 10. If you think it's a tricky question, you are not alone. I think exactly the same way. But fear not, you're in a good company here on this channel. Whether you're a seasoned problem solver or just starting out, I have confidence in your abilities. Pause for a moment, channel your inner creativity, and let's conquer this challenge side by side. Your solution is just around the corner. Are you prepared with your solution? I am curious to compare the notes, so I am moving forward so we can share our answers. If you look closely, you can easily recognize the pattern. The calculations here are organized in each row from left to right. Next number in the row is calculated as the sum of digits from the previous one. Let's look at the first row calculations. The number in the upper left corner is 57. 5 plus 7 equals 12, and 1 plus 2 equals 3. Let's look at the second row. Second row starts with the number 89. 8 plus 9 equals 17, and then 1 plus 7 equals 8. The third row starts with the number 99. 9 plus 9 equals 18. So to calculate the missing number, we need to add 1 plus 8, and the result of this is 9. So the correct answer here is choice C, 9. I hope you would agree with Helen Keller, who famously remarked that character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. So let's embrace the challenges of this question as opportunity to cultivate resilience and unlock your full potential. You're presented with 4 shapes. There are numbers under each shape. The first shape has number 33. The second shape has number 44. The third shape has number 55. And then comes the shape with the missing number. You need to calculate and select the missing number out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 77. Choice B, 99. Choice C, 111. And last but not least, choice D, 132. I need to remind you that facing a challenging question in the assessment test can feel daunting. But remember, every obstacle is an opportunity for your growth. Take a moment to gather your thoughts, trust in your abilities, and approach the question with determination and resilience. Together, we will navigate through this challenge and emerge stronger on the other side. Are you ready to show your answer? As you approach answering this question, remember that the journey of self-improvement is paved with challenges. Whether you answer correct or not, each of your attempts makes you strengthen your skills and resilience, bringing you closer to success. And the answer in this question is much simpler than you think. To calculate the number associated with the shape, you need to multiply the number of shape sides to 11. Let's look at the example. The first shape is the triangle. Triangle has 3 sides, 1, 2, and 3. And to calculate the number associated with triangle, we need to multiply 3 by 11, and the associated number is 33. Let's look at other shapes. The second shape is square. Square has 4 sides. 4 multiplied by 11 equals 44. The next shape is pentagon. Pentagon has 5 sides. 5 multiplied by 11 equals 55. And now comes the most interesting part. Did you know that the shape with 12 sides is called the decagon? And to calculate the number associated with the decagon, we need to multiply 12 by 11, and the end result of this is 132. So the correct answer here is choice D, 132. With this question, I want you to remember, you are not just answering it. You are embarking on the journey of discovery and growth. Let's every correct response be a milestone on your path to excellence. And let's convert every incorrect one into the lesson learned. You're presented with the circle, which is broken down into the 8 equal parts. Each section in the circle has number inside. The numbers are 35, 47, 34, 37, 49, 68, 57, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 17. Choice B, 20. Choice C, 23. And last but not least, choice D, 25. Do you think it's a tough one? Rest assured, you're not trying to solve it alone. Regardless of your expertise in problem solving, I believe in your abilities. Pause for a moment, harness your creativity, and let's face this challenge together. The answer is just waiting your insightful touch. Are you ready to showcase your solution? Let's get into it, and let's see how our answers match up. Together, we will unravel the complexities of this assessment test question. I'll ask you for a favor though, and specifically to share your thought process in comments. Your insights might hold the key for all of us to learn and improve. And even if you don't have the answer, don't get discouraged. Just like every cloud has a silver lining, every challenging question carries a lesson waiting to be discovered. You will learn and improve with each question and do better next time. If you look closely at the circle, you can recognize the pattern. The numbers on the opposite side of the left-sided numbers are calculated as a product of digits of the right side numbers, minus 1. Let's look at the example. At 11 o'clock, we see number 57. 5 multiplied by 7 minus 1 brings us to 34, which is the calculated number on the opposite side. Let's apply the same principles to calculate the other numbers. 6 multiplied by 8 minus 1 equals 47. 4 multiplied by 9 minus 1 equals 36 minus 1 and equals 35. Now we can do the missing number. 3 multiplied by 7 minus 1 equals 20. So the correct answer here is choice B, 20. It might come to you as a surprise what Winston Churchill once said. Success is not final. Failure is not final. It's the courage to continue that counts. Same way is you have the power to persevere through any challenge, including this question. The key is not to give up, but keep trying. You're presented with the square, which has 16 numbers inside, and one number is missing. The numbers are starting from the upper left corner, 3, 9, 2, and 4 in the first row, 4, 7, 2, and 2 in the second row, 5, 7, 2, and 4 in the third row, and then the last row contains numbers 6, 8, 2, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 2, choice B, 4, choice C, 6, and choice D, 8. Are you finding this question tricky? Well, that's the sign you are stretching your problem-solving muscles. Embrace the challenge, think creatively, and let's work through this together. I know you've got what it takes. Are you excited to share your solution? Let's roll up our sleeves and begin the comparison. Remember though, even if uncertainty looms, keep your optimism shining. Every challenge encountered, whether conquered or not, fosters growth and resilience. The pattern here is rather simple. The last 2 digits in each row are equal to the sum of the first 2 digits multiplied by 2. Let's look at the example. The first row has numbers 3, 9, 2, and 4. 3 plus 9 equals 12, multiplied by 2 equals 24. Let's look at the other rows. 4 plus 7 multiplied by 2 equals 11 multiplied by 2 and equals 22. 5 plus 7 multiplied by 2 equals 24. And then the last row where we calculate the missing number, where 6 plus 8 multiplied by 2 equals 28. So the correct answer here is choice D, 8. Remember the wisdom of Ralph Waldo Emerson? What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. This wisdom should help us tap inside our own potential and help us solve this particular question. Let's harness our inner strength and potential to tackle this test with confidence, knowing that our capabilities far exceed any challenges that we may face. You're presented with 4 shapes. Each shape consists of pentagon, triangle, and the donut. You need to determine which shape does not belong to the sequence. And your choices are, out of 4 shapes, choices A, B, C, and D. Do you see the answer? Well, this question may not be the easiest to solve, just like a lot of things in life. But I know you have the skills and creativity to tackle it. Trust in your abilities, and let's explore all possible options. Let's tackle this as a team. Are you ready to show your answer? I have no doubts that together we can get to the right answer. And I know that you definitely gave it a try by pausing this video. Remember that every attempt, regardless of the outcome, contributes to your personal growth and development. And the solution here might be easier than you think. To solve it, you need to rotate the shapes to put them into the equal position. For example, we can use position of the shape A as a base position. And this will help us equalize all the shapes to see the difference and find the answer. We can keep shape A in the same position. All we need to do is to rotate shapes B, C, and D. And once you put all 4 shapes side by side, then you can see that the donut in the shape D is in the right corner instead of the left corner for the shapes A, B, and C. So the correct answer here is choice D. It's hard to deny what Steve Jobs once said. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is a great work. Let's approach this assessment test question with passion and commitment to excellence to make sure we can tell ourselves once we're done that we tried it to the best of our abilities. You're presented with 2x4 matrix. The matrix has 7 numbers inside, and the 8th number is missing. The numbers are 4, 3, 9, 7, 1, 1, 9, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 3, choice B, 4, choice C, 5, and last but not least, choice D, 6. Well, I'm on the same page with you. This question may seem daunting at first, but I know you have the skills and creativity to tackle it. Trust in your abilities, and let's explore all possible solutions together. Let's tackle it as a team. Are you ready to show your answer? Let's embark on this exploration journey together and compare our solutions in the end. And if doubt arises, stay resilient and do your best. Each question you attempted, regardless of the outcome, adds to your experience and knowledge bank. The pattern here is tricky, but not unsolvable. Let's look at the first row. It has numbers 4, 9, 1, and 9. We need to double one digit number on the left and then double it again, adding 1 to both multiplications to calculate the 2-digit number on the right. Let's look at the example. 4 multiplied by 2 plus 1 equals 9. 9 multiplied by 2 plus 1 equals 19. Now we can calculate the missing number in the second row. 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1 equals 7. And 7 multiplied by 2 plus 1 equals 15. So the correct answer here is choice C, 5. Do you remember Mr. Thomas Edison, who famously attempted to invent the light bulb thousands of times? I hope you would agree that it might be a good idea to take a cue from Mr. Edison, who also famously remarked, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." Let's persevere through this test question, understanding that perseverance is the key to unlocking your full potential. You're presented with 3 cool-looking shapes. Each shape has 5 numbers inside. The first shape has numbers 16, 24, 8, 3, and 11. The second shape has numbers 14, 21, 7, 3, and 10. And then the third shape has numbers 27, 36, 9, 4, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 10, choice B, 12, choice C, 13, and last but not least, choice D, 17. I would agree with you, this question may not be the easiest thing to solve, just like a lot of things in life. But I have full confidence that you have all the required skills and creativity to tackle it. In fact, it doesn't go beyond the typical math. And I know that you will definitely give it a try by pausing this video. Always remember Mr. Thomas Edison's perseverance and dedication to experimentation, which ultimately led to the development of the practical and commercially viable light bulb, which we still use today. Trust in your abilities and let's explore all possible options together. Let's work on this as a team. Are you ready to show your answer? I truly hope your answer is correct. But remember, regardless of the outcome of it being correct or not, every attempt contributes to your personal growth and development. The pattern here is much simpler than you think. Instead of digits, let's add letters here, so I can reference them in the calculations. Let's add letters A, B, C, D, and E. And the pattern here is that A plus B equals C. C divided by B equals D, and D plus B equals E. Let's look at the first shape as an example. 16 plus 8 equals 24. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. 3 plus 8 equals 11. Let's confirm it with the second shape. 14 plus 7 equals 21. 21 divided by 7 equals 3. And last, 3 plus 7 equals 10. And now is the good time to calculate the missing number. 27 plus 9 equals 36. 36 divided by 9 equals 4. And 4 plus 9 equals 13. So the correct answer here is choice C, 13. One have to agree with Albert Einstein, who once famously said, "In the middle of the difficulty lies the opportunity." So let's approach this assessment test question as an opportunity to push ourselves beyond our limits, embracing the change to grow and improve with each question we answer. You're presented with 4 rectangles. Each rectangle has 3 different shapes inside, and you need to determine which shape does not belong to the group. You have choices A, B, C, and D. Seems challenging, right? Well, I couldn't agree more. This question may not be the easiest to solve, just like a lot of things in life, but I have full confidence that you have all the required skills and creativity to tackle it. And I know that you definitely will give it a try by pausing this video. Trust in your abilities, and let's explore all possible options together. Let's tackle this problem as a team. Are you ready to show your answer? I truly hope your answer is correct. But regardless of being correct or not, remember that every attempt, regardless of the outcome, contributes to your personal growth and development. And now it's time to look at the answer. Each rectangle has 3 shapes inside. As you might have figured out, each shape is a different size. We're dealing with large size shapes, middle size shapes, and small size shapes. Each shape, based on the size, follows its own pattern. And remember, we definitely need to determine pattern to determine which shape does not belong to the group. Let's start with the pattern for the large size shape. In choice A, the large size shape is a triangle. In choice B, it is a square. Then it's a pentagon, and then hexagon. As you can see, for the large size shape, the number of sides increases with each subsequent choice. We start with 3 sides for triangle, 4 sides for the square, 5 sides for the pentagon, and then 6 sides for the hexagon. The location of the large size shape is not important in the rectangle. And as you might have noticed, there is an opposite pattern for the small size shape. Small shapes decrease by the number of sides and can be placed anywhere inside the rectangle frame. We start with heptagon, which is 7 sides in choice A, then go to hexagon, then pentagon in choice C, and then end with the square in choice D. Medium-sized shape has a very different pattern. Medium-sized shape is always a square, and it rotates clockwise in the corners of the rectangle. If you look closely, we start in the upper left corner for choice A, then go to the upper right corner in choice B, and then end in the bottom right corner for choice C. But now you can clearly see that in choice D, the medium-sized shape is a triangle instead of the square. So the correct answer here is choice D. With this question, I would like to echo the wisdom of Eleanor Roosevelt. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really look fear in the face. Let's confront this challenge with this assessment test questions head on, knowing that overcoming obstacles builds your resilience and your character. You're presented with 4 numbers, 17, 43, 37, and then comes the missing number you need to calculate, knowing that all 4 numbers average 30. Your choices for the answers are choice A, 21, choice B, 22, choice C, 23, and last but not least, choice D, 25. Well, this question may seem daunting at first, but I know you have the skills and creativity to tackle it. Trust in your abilities, and let's explore all possible solutions together. Let's tackle it as a team. Are you prepared to showcase your response? Let's move forward and see where it leads us. And if uncertainty lingers, stay motivated. Every effort made, whether successful or not, brings valuable insights and opportunities for improvement. And the solution here might be simpler than you think. If 4 numbers average 30, then sum of all 4 numbers should be 4 multiplied by 30 and equals 120. Which means that missing number can be calculated by subtracting the known numbers from 120. Let's calculate it. 120 minus 17 minus 43 and minus 37 equals 23. So the correct answer here is choice C, 23. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.